Can we make an announcement?
What?
We'll clip this. We should talk about exciting new things that are coming out because they're coming out very soon.
Music?
Should we finally reveal to the world? So big news. We talked about big news on the podcast that we were going to talk about our new announcement, exciting things. We're releasing music.
Mm-hmm.
We have it planned. Most of it is done. We have a single coming out probably next month. I'm not going to say the name of it yet because I want to do like a whole promotional thing for it.
Of the single or of the group?
Of the single. No, we'll say the name of the group, the name of the single. We're going to wait on it because we'll do a big announcement for that. We are making a new music collective. We have a lot of people involved. We have like 2 producers. We have like 3 singers. And we have like 5 performing artists. Rappers and writers and vocalists. I shouldn't even say rappers, just vocalists. Vocalists, right?
3 of them, 2 to 3 of them are writers.
Right.
In a sense.
And we're going to hire the same people that do the podcast to do the music videos for them, which we're going to do 2 for. Oh my God.
Yeah, for an album that will be dropping this year.
In
the first half of this year.
Yes. Probably in spring, we're thinking. But the group is going to be called Cult for Sale. That is the name of the group. And we like the name Cult for Sale because it makes sense as a collective.
Because cults are coming back.
Because cults are coming back in a new wave. And also, it sounds cool. Cult for Sale with a 4 and nothing at the end. No explanation point because that'd be cringe. And when you hear the music that we're making, we're doing like, we're doing kind of fun stuff. We're gonna be like kind of party stuff, dancing. We're gonna be dancing. There's gonna be some bangers. There's some bangers on it. Even 3 or 4. The long songs on it are good. There's gonna be some banger singers on it. And we're just keep going. Yeah. We're gonna keep spinning that thing. So it's very exciting. This year's gonna be really big for that, I think, because we have a lot of people involved, a lot of support. I think a lot of people from the last band that we're in are excited to see what we do again. And I think this is such a change for people that they're going to be thoroughly impressed. The music sounds very good. I'm not tooting my own horn, but it does feel like the best music that we've ever made. And it feels good as people who have been doing this for 5 years, making music, to be at a point where we're like, I'm proud of this thing. Right. It's to a point where like, there's so much when you make music that when you show people, you feel a little embarrassed because it's a very...
it's very trial and error kind of process, even when you release it.
Also, it's very, what's the word? Vulnerable. Thank you. You're very vulnerable through it. So this music, everything I show, I was showing 2 people who've been on the podcast before, 2 people I really respect. And the first time I showed them, I was really nervous. I was like, damn, what are these guys going to think? I remember them sitting there and they were like, this is fucking good. And I was like, awesome. They were like thoroughly impressed because they've never heard me and you make music. They've heard you make music like it, but they've never heard me make music like it. And they were like, fuck. Yeah, and it was just the instrumentals at the time. And now it's like everybody I show with like the vocals and stuff now, people are always like, damn, dude. They're like the other day we were showing one of our we were showing Eric, another guy who edits for us. Love him. But I was showing him the single that's going to be coming out, and even he was like, I'm impressed. And that was nice to hear, because it's just like we're getting to that point. And the music video is going to be really cool for it. And this first single, I'm not going to say, but there is a guest on it who's in the group, but it's going to be exciting to see him on it.
You all know him.
You all know him. And the 3 singers that we have, all 3 of them are very good.
Oh, yeah.
Very good. And it's just super exciting we'll be able to do shows. We're going to do a release party. But, my hope is that I have kind of a feeling that the music is probably going to grow faster than the podcast a little bit. Podcasts this has proven to be very hard to grow. I think it's just because with long long form videos are not, they're in, but they're hard to get everybody into it. You got to really fight the short form battle. You got to go viral. And, we try, I think the most views that we've had on a clip on Instagram was like 6,500, which is really good to have 6,500 eyes on one of our clips. And, with help from That's the Beauty with Bryce and Eric, that's been amazing. And we're getting there. And I think with the music, it'll be nice because people are going to see that they're like, we make music, and they're going to listen to that, and they're going to go, oh, they also have a podcast, and come listen to that and be like, I want to hear what these guys have to say. And also we'll have more people, the way that we do guests is probably going to change eventually. We'll probably have people who are in the group that we're buddy with, right. That we are comfortable with on more.
We have a bigger plan for having more arms of that animal of podcasts,
and we'll see.
We'll see how that would play out. But also, I'm excited to to be able to with music, because when we were doing the band, that wasn't my usual style, but I tried to fit in with it, and eventually, it turned into what we're doing now, which is super electronic, almost entirely electronic.
Some guitar stuff.
Yeah, but it's been cool to see how much I appreciate integrating everything that I've learned into music. Right. I always knew that was the way I liked doing music, but it's hard to do that right when you don't know how to use recording software. I don't know how to use any equipment and to do that well. And now that music has changed a lot since we started making music, and since we were, primarily making music in a band with multiple people, being able to just take what we have taken in as just ourselves and just make whatever we want, not having to consult so many people. I loved doing the band, but it's so much nicer just to have to consult with you and maybe one other person sometimes.
Right.
It's so much more. It just, I feel like it cuts down on a conversation that is just too long-winded. Mm-hmm. Now we kind of just know what we both like and what we're thinking most of the time.
Right. And we have a lot of plans for it. So it's cool that all the songs are written, all the songs are recorded. Most of them need vocals, and then they got to be mixed and mastered. 2 of them need videos. One of them is pretty much 100% done, which is really awesome. And I think people are going to like it a lot.